Yeah, the Hellfire can do that. MashaAllah. Everybody feeling good? Yeah, MashaAllah. How's the sessions been so far? Yeah, MashaAllah. So a little bit of a break from the Muraqabah. And we'll have a light session now, inshallah. So we've been talking about the Hellfire, the horrors of the Hellfire. Yeah, increasing our level of yaqeen and belief. And even listening to the experiences of the brothers, it brings a whole new reality and dimension of the fire of hell. Yeah, makes it even more real. Gives us that motivation of belief, gives us a motivation of wanting to not even enter that place. Agreed? What do you think about this planet Earth? What's going on in the world? Life of hell on earth. Destruction. What else makes you feel like this? What else is going in the world that it could be hellish? Injustice, destruction. We'll keep this interactive. Well, this is just an exploration today about. We talked about the next life, yeah? We want to talk about this life. What's happening on the face of the earth? Are we not being hit by it on the news day in and day out? Oppression. Corruption, I've heard. We keep this like hopelessness. Wars. Interesting time we're living in. Just shout it out, brother. Sorry? Yeah. Death, economic disasters, betrayal. Where is the justice? You know what's happening around the world? We're talking about the next life of hell. Yeah, what about all those children? You know, we've got brothers who've come from Syria, I believe. You know? Yeah. Talha, look at they will tell you some horrors that they've seen. Imagine if the government phoned us up and said, look, get into your bunkers, take as much water and your food. There was somebody in the United Nations, I think he said that. You should be prepared for World War III. What would that do to your life? Imagine you got a message coming through now. Yeah, get into your bunkers, get into your cellars, stock up with as much water as you can. The bombs are coming. So we're seeing a world that is not perfect. Are we agreed? Yeah. Corruption, poverty, debt, violence. We're actually witnessing and experiencing this hell on this earth right now. And what we're going to do in this section, just explore from a global level of this hell on earth and what's going on, and we're going to take it to our level. Just going to go on an exploration. No right or wrong answer. Just an exploration of, look, it's a big question Muslims ask. Normally, why is this happening? Why can nobody do anything? Do you feel hopeless? Everyone's heads are down. Banks taking your money. What's the guy? Madoff. I heard there's a new Madoff in town as well. Countries at war. They're all at it, aren't they, at the moment? They are. Economic wars. Assalamu alaikum, Uncle Iqbal. How are you? I have to ask for your du'as every time I see you. MashaAllah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing in this session, so make some du'as. Yeah? Inshallah. This is going to be one hell of, this might be hell here as well. You know? They were smiling at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. Taking them on a journey of chaos. Yeah? MashaAllah. Okay, so global level, all these countries at war. Physically, economically, cyber attacks. All those millions that Brother Zafar's got in his bank could be wiped out in 1 second. Zafar, you still here? Yeah. You see, he's gone. He's gone to buy some crypto now. Yeah. Then he's going to have chaos when he forgets what the password was, or the code of it. Yeah. Then we're all going to run to Brother Tanim. Yeah. Let's make sense of this word. Yeah. And Brother Tanim's going to tell you how you can make millions in this chaos. Huh? Sell arms. Yeah. And lots of it. But it is crazy. You got two brothers fighting, yeah? Yeah. Rather than trying to find a way to stop them, let me give you some more weapons. Yeah? Let me, another brother looking at it, rather than help him, look, I'll give you some weapons as well. It's gone loopy. And it becomes real, yeah, to us. Look, we're watching on the television, now you think, okay, this could happen, this country could invade us. Then it starts to disturb your life, yeah? But what's happening? So countries are at war. And that's causing the chaos in the whole world, yeah? They've got control, haven't they? The chaos. So who's got control of the countries? The leaders. Yeah. He wants to take this off YouTube, doesn't he? Huh? Inshallah. Have you been giving them weapons or something? I heard Birmingham supplies well. Inshallah. But we're getting, look at the leadership. Since when in time, there was a time, this is just exploratory session, a bit light, relaxed. There's a time when if you lied or you had an extramarital affair, you would lose your leadership. These days we end up putting them in leaderships.
You're not allowed to obviously go to jail before you put into leadership anyway these days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you've got to have a stamp of jail or court issues before you become a leader. So would you agree the authorities, the governments are in disarray? Yeah. The Pakistanis will be nodding their head. Yeah. But we haven't got any control of them, or have we? Okay. Global chaos, yeah? The countries are contributing to that, yeah? Yeah, with the wars and everything. Okay, so we're going to start building a picture here. You with me so far? Yeah. Global chaos. Countries are playing a big part into that, yeah? If they were all at peace, you wouldn't have this chaos, yeah? If they all shared their wealth, you wouldn't have poverty. But who's in charge of the countries? Governments, leaders. Have we got good governments and leaders? Are they not in chaos, disarray? Listen, bro, don't destroy my thunder, man. Yeah, Zafar's done it, man. Let me at least get there. Yeah. I know, mashallah, you're that lion from you've probably seen what's going on. Yeah. At least go with me, mashallah. Yeah? Don't take my little thunder away. Yeah? Mashallah. Don't give all the answers. Yeah? MashaAllah. But we're on the same page. I'm just exploring. Have we got good leaders? Yeah. Chaos. It's very. Every nation gets the government it deserves, and that's going back to what the brother said. Yeah. So, how are we responsible for these leaders? Ask the people in Pakistan. They want good leadership and good facilities, but are they paying their taxes? And if they are paying their taxes, are the government? Let's not talk about Pakistan. No, I might want to visit that country one day. Yeah. Understand? But generally, yeah, is there justice? Are they distributing things fairly? So economic disaster, are we part of that? Social society unraveled. You know, what's going on? Do we really care about our neighbors, our community? Yeah. Even the little thing. You know, Woking and Birmingham, the council's bankrupt. Yeah, I'm from Woking, Surrey, man. It's supposed to be a poshish area. But they ain't got any money. I don't know what they've done with the money. Yeah. The counselling, they're going to counsel our toilets, man. Public toilets, swimming pools. Yeah. The little fabrics of society, the community centres. What's going on? I studied in Birmingham and they had lots of money. What's Zafar done with it again? Yeah. Okay. So our communities, the world is in chaos, yeah? Yeah, caused by the countries fighting each other. Countries are fighting and at each other's throats, yeah? Responsibility of the leaders with that. Because they've got the governments, they've got responsibility of the countries, yeah? Then we come down to the lower governance, yeah? Let's say your community, your councils, MPs, they're in chaos. We're in chaos in society. We don't really even know about the elders in our community. How are we contributing? Then we're leaving it to the councils. If we don't care, how do you expect the councils to care? If the councils don't really care, how do you expect the governments to care? And the governments don't care. They're in there for the short term, do what they can, bringing chaos in the world. The world is burning. Countries are burning. We're putting leaders who are on fire. And their actions are causing this destruction. We're agreeing we have responsibility. The communities are in disarray.
Most of the leaders are like sheep, so they're just follow the shepherd or whatever to take over.
But if you get the leaders that you deserve, yeah? We have got some leadership in our family, have we not? What makes up a community? Families. What makes up a country? Communities. And what makes the world? Countries. So we're going back, okay. So let's look at the families. If the families are not at peace, what's happening in our households? Arguing, chasing the short term, parents screaming at their children back-chatting. If there's no peace and the families are in chaos, it's going to affect your community. Agreed? So let's go down to the family. Who's responsible for the families? Parents normally. Who sets the example to the families? So what's the chaos in the family? Parental neglect, domestic violence, financial strain, no respect. And if the husband and the wife are at it, everyone's gone quiet now. Is that resembling your relationship at home? Tanya, why is your head so far down now? Huh? Uncle Iqbal, I know you have. That's not you, mashallah. He's smiling, huh? Mashallah. Subhanallah, huh? Mashallah. You want marriage advice? This is your uncle, mashallah. So why is there mayhem in marriages? Incompatibility, unrealistic expectations, financial stresses, anger, poor communication. All of the above. Anybody want to give any comments about that? If you and your wife are setting the example to your family, that's going to have a repercussion. If you don't respect each other, how do you expect your children to respect you? You are the adults in the family, and you're teaching them how to show respect to their fellow peers when they're outside. If you haven't got peace in your own household, and in your own families, in your own marriage, how are you going to have peace in your community? Because that foundation setting happens here. How many children, men, adults are walking with childhood traumas? Maybe don't even have parents, separated, making their own way in life. So these two individuals, like the brother said here, have a massive impact on the burning of the world. Do you see where we're linking it back to? So do you know when you see all the chaos and the oppression happening in Syria, in Palestine, across the world, Yemen, we get passionate, don't we? Yeah? And we feel numb, we can't do anything. But what we're trying to do here is bring it back to I'm hoping we're all men in this room, yeah? Obviously, you got choice to be what you like in this country, yeah? But you choose to be a man. I've done my diversity tick, by the way, yeah? Yeah, But look, joking aside, even the fact that you have, you can look at it in a positive way. Yeah, in this country, we've got the freedom to choose. Yeah, I'm diverting a little bit. Yeah, but we've got the freedom to choose. You can be what you like. Yeah, we panic. We get so worried. What are our kids gonna end up happening? What are they teaching? And everything. You could also, look at this in a very positive way as well. Yeah, in this country, you have the freedom to be what you want to be. There's no doubt. That's why most of us have run away from our own countries. But we're panicking, we're worried about our children. This is good. It's good worry. Why? But you could also empower yourself and your children to become the alternative choice. If you know who you are and you become secure in yourself, and you can and you have that environment in your household where the children can talk to you about these things, and you can empower them to know who they are, where they come from, what values align with Allah Azza wa Jal, then you can empower them, not to be so judgmental in their schools or their society, but you know what, you can become the alternative choice. Because no one's going to, what they're doing, they're changing. Today there'll be this, there'll be that. Identity crisis. They're not going to find peace. But if we are supposed to be the people of peace, and we want to bring peace across the face of this earth, we have to become peaceful people ourselves. But if we are showing this image to our children and our neighbors and our community, they're not gonna see you as a role model. So you can look at these things in a very positive way as well, and they can become an empowerment to empower them. Look, because one day you'll be Jane, another day you'll be a tree. Yeah. You're not going to find peace, I think this is, we're laughing, but this is what's happening. Am I right? Yeah. Unless we have some trees in this room. I didn't ask for Jane. Yeah, so don't worry. But they're gonna, then when you can become an alternative choice, yeah, what is it that makes you so peaceful and secure? With all this chaos going around, yeah, you can become a light in your community. Then you end up becoming a community that is deserving. Because where are the leaders going to come from? They're going to come from the community. Then where are the world leaders are going to come from? They're going to come from the country. And then these are the leaders that are going to deal with what? Other countries. And if we are like what you see in this image here at home, we can't even tolerate or show sabr with our own wife and children. How are we going to show the sabr if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us in charge of a country? And that's what's happening. Chaotic people running chaotic countries in contributing to a chaotic world, hell on earth. It's just something to think about. Young man's laughing. You don't agree? Yeah, that's all right. I know I look funny, man, but I was going to change my glasses, but one of the brothers downstairs, the Ustadh, yeah, they're going to be sick of my face. Yeah, you can just change your glasses and they won't know. Huh? Well, maybe next time. Look, we're doing muraqabah. You're now people of muraqabah. You're people of meditation. Yeah, this session is just to make us think. Yeah, just to make us think. Yeah? Because sometimes we need to just slow down. What's happening in our lives? Yeah. Do you want to go back to the same chaos in your community and your household? Now I'm going to take it another notch, yeah? Because normally with what happens when you're fighting with each other, you're living in the chaos, really the issue is now you. You yourself are in turmoil. Just throw some words. What could be causing your turmoil? Depression. Stress, hopelessness. You mentioned these things before. Anxiety. Man, you got some next level predictions going on. Huh? MashaAllah. You want to sit next to him in the next muraqabah session, yeah? MashaAllah. Now Allah bless you more. And everybody here. MashaAllah. Just think about you now. Normally, we're blaming the other person. It's because of you I'm doing this. You're screaming at your son or your wife or your husband, you made me do this, yeah? And then it's contributing to the chaos in the family, chaos in the society, chaos, chaotic leaders, chaotic country, hell on earth. Because why? You're burning inside yourself. Anger. Pushing it on other people. Whose quality is this, by the way? Shaitan. Became hopeless. Allah Azza, you made me do this. Auzu billah. But what caused his stress, hopeless? What's causing us this now? Before we move on, have we come to the mindset, or I know I'm not doing a great job here, but are we agreeing on, yeah, that you see what we're trying to do here? Hell on earth, responsibility, we worked it down. You're the cause of that. Everybody with me on that? Anybody disagree? Okay, that's good. So now we've got a big, okay, so I am contributing to the hell on earth. Yes, let's admit that. So, okay, now let me now focus on what I've got control of. I've got control of what? Myself. I'm hopeless, I'm stressed, I'm depressed. Anxiety, anger issues. Causing chaos with the wife, causing chaos in the household, causing chaos in the community. Throughout the week here, we'll go more into details of the solution, yeah? But I'm just going to go look at what is burning inside us. Let's break down a little bit of the you. Yeah? Heart of hell. How could the heart be of hell? Just throw some words, just so it becomes a little bit more interactive. Envy, jealousy, pride, very good. Arrogance, very good, mashallah. We got it, yeah? Oh, mashallah, Brother Kashi from Denmark. Mashallah. How are you? Yeah, thank you for blessing us. You just arrived? Mashallah. This majlis is getting more and more blessed, mashallah. From Syria to Denmark, from Burnley. Mashallah. Yeah. So a heart of hell, yeah? Hatred, envy, jealousy, arrogance is contributing to that chaos, to the individual and the chaos in the household. Let's break this individual down a bit more. You. Think about you right now as we go through this. What's your mind like? How could your mind be on fire? Negative thoughts? Come on, guys, let's talk. Yep. Dr. Sam, you must deal with the mind a lot. Or you just give Prozac to everybody. Huh? Wisdom teeth. Yeah. There's a dentist next to you, by the way. Yeah. Yep, mashallah. You got any Prozac on you? We might need this after this session, man. Huh? This wasn't an invitation for the drug dealers to come forward, yeah? Yeah, this one's a licensed medical practitioner. Yeah. Sinful thoughts, evil planning, negative thinking, heedlessness, vain thinking, bad company. The mind is very, very powerful. It can plan evil. It all starts, the jealousy, your state of your heart, but it starts with the planning of this. But you can also use it. We're talking in our last session about being motivated to plan. We'll mention that at the end. Yeah, well, it becomes, you start thinking, see what the heart ends up becoming that subconscious. What's the subconscious? That's a good mention. What's the subconscious? What are you really? Your qualities are made up of habits that you've internalized consciously that are now in your subconscious. So that's what makes. So when I look at, I won't pick up anybody. Yeah, repeated behavior. So when he's an angry person, he's a conjuice, he's a miserly person, he's a liar. Yeah, he doesn't tell you the truth. He breaks promises. Yeah. What we're talking about is not we're talking about what's downloaded in his subconscious, his habitual habits. He's engaged in anger so much, losing his control. We see him now as an angry person. Sorry? Deep?
Default setting.
What's that? Default setting. Sorry, it was the accent, you know? Yeah, the accent. Yeah, I thought you said deep popping. Yeah, So you better do a beat there, you know. MashaAllah. Sorry, man, I have to make jokes to the northerners. But then I'll tell you a secret afterwards. I was actually born somewhere nearby here. Yeah. That's when the brothers stopped jumping on me, you know. You're one of us, you know. Darwin. That's not far, yeah? Darwin, Blackburn area. But I was 6 months, was brought up there. This gives me some, so for the Denmark brothers, there's a north-south divide, yeah? Denmark doesn't have any enemies, isn't it? Just themselves, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, so when you're looking at someone, so look, because your friend is always forgetting his wallet every time you go for a meal, yeah? You know, that becomes his habit, and you know he's now known as the conjuice one. Just like the one who's always paying, always helpful, yeah, always ready to, you know, you need anything, you call him, he's there. That's becomes a habit. Then he'd be known as a helpful person. So whatever we be conscious, but the good thing is all of these things can be unloaded by doing the opposite, or restraining from it until it comes out. So you can, but that will happen in the later lectures, inshallah. So the evil heart, the negative thinking, the mind on fire leads to action of the body. So the body is burning with the tongue, with the ears, eyes. So all of this body is on fire. But I'm going to focus on one organ. Which one organ do you think is causing maybe 80-90% of the issues? Stomach, tongue. Everybody agree? Why? Tongue on fire, yeah? You like that picture? What's the tongue doing? Backbiting, all the sins of the tongue. So tongue on fire, backbiting, slander, ridicule, hypocrisy, argumentation, lying, false promises. So what we've done, the world is on fire, yeah? Countries are at war. We've got leaders out of control, governments. They've come from the community. They deserve. They've come from your community. Your community is made up of families, yeah? Families are primarily led by parents. They're at chaos. Then the individual is in turmoil. Individual is made up of what? The body, mind, heart. The heart is your qualities are evil, jealousy, mind, negative thinking, body's burning, and we're now pinpointing our tongue now. Backbiting, eating the flesh of your own brother and sister, not being easygoing, arguing, letting go of your tongue. That concept, sticks and stones may break your bones, but names with it's not quite true. Your tongue can cause the world to go on fire. This is where we're trying to get to. Your individual loss of control of the tongue here is contributing to what's happening across the earth. But we so, I don't know what the word is, arrogant or whatever it might be, thinking that we could do better if we were there. forgetting about our own individual responsibility in our own country, in our own community, in our own household, but more importantly, our own contribution to ourselves. Letting the heart, the mind, the body go chaotic, and then we're pinpointing it to the tongue. So the tongue is out of control. And you know your tongue can really cut somebody. You can really hurt somebody if you let it loose. And you can't take it back once that shot is fired. The hurt is still there. How many, look at it from your perspective. When someone's fired a shot with their tongue, does it not hurt? And what's our reaction? If we haven't got sabr, we're going to fire the shot back. Think of your tongue as a nuclear weapon, a missile, a bullet even. If I can't control the bullets behind my teeth, all the wisdom teeth are definitely out, then aren't they? For the dentist, yeah? He's taken all the wisdom out of you. And you're throwing those bullets. Now turn that tongue into world leadership, yeah, and armies. If that same tongue now has control of weaponry, of tanks, of economics, chaos. But Allah Azza wa Jalla has given us Khalifa of our own bodies. One thing, yeah, if you want to have a big view, at least, yeah, let's for 1 second, yeah, will there ever be change, yeah? So we're going to talk about this, yeah. Let's see, will there ever be change? If we can pinpoint and just focus on the tongue, at least if we agree, yeah, how powerful the tongue is on a global scale, yeah? Not even a global, just on this global scale. We already have learned how powerful the tongue is on your infinite life. It can take you into the, what's it, Ustadh Sajid? He talked about backbiting. Majority of the people in the Hellfire are where? Ustadh Sajid, you're there. You remember your lecture? Was it just a one-time show? One-time show, mashallah. So is this, by the way. But anyway. I'll go to Uncle Iqbal, yeah? That's fine. Uncle Iqbal's already answered actually. Can you take him to Nelson and do some more? Yeah? No, I'm joking. So, Ustadh Sajid's lecture. A lot of the people are in the Hellfire because of what? Tongue. The backbiting. Hypocrisy. Yeah. So not only does it cause chaos and burning and contributing to world chaos, yeah, it's going to cause your infinite chaos in the Hellfire. This is how powerful this. So why am I going this long way around? Yeah, because look, we all know. We know the knowledge, isn't it? We know how bad it is. Yeah. But what we're trying to do here, I'm hoping, is to try and change the mindset. To bring another level of dimension, another level of focus, yeah? Another level of, you know what? I'm talking a good talk and my love for the people in Palestine, yeah? But I am the contribution to hell on earth here because of the hell in my household, the hell in my heart, the hell in my mind, the hell-ish tongue that I have. Tonight could possibly be the night of Laylatul Qadr, night of power. Can we collectively make a deal? It doesn't matter if you think you already mastered the tongue. Yeah, the tongue can still be mastered at different levels. First thing, let's learn how to silence it. Like the Ustadh have mentioned, one of the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ was long periods of silence. At this stage, I'm not even talking about good uses of the tongue, yeah? Yeah, because you can. Let's at least get the mindset, yeah? Let's stop stoking the fire. Let's stop throwing these fireballs from my mouth. And then if you have a big mindset, let's not even talk about our own internal destruction. Let's talk about what we can see around us, what's happening on the world view, the community view. If we have that mindset, if I can restrain my tongue, yeah, and Allah Azza wa Jalla, I'm contributing to not stoking the flames of this earth. And if I go one step further, I'm going to restrain my tongue and I'm going to use it for good. Can that tongue not be a powerful force of peace on this face of this earth? And you get rewarded by your intentions. You know, it's so beautiful when you're dealing with Allah Azza wa Jalla. Yeah, so beautiful. So inspiring, yeah. I want to bring peace on the face of this earth, yeah. Now, if this concept comes into our mind, if we're understanding this mind shift, yeah, and you then make the intentions, yeah, I'm not going to be doing any of these sins with my tongue because I don't want to contribute towards chaos on the face of this earth, but I want to contribute to the world peace. And this is what the Shaykh Ahmad Dabagh has done. He's got a global peace mission going on. And if you want to be part of that, and I want peace on the face of this earth, whether it happens or doesn't happen, that's with Allah Azza wa Jal. But if I want the reward in the intention of that, by bringing peace to my tongue and utilize it in a good way, will Allah Azza wa Jal not reward you for this? Is that helping with the mind shift change? One thing is about heaven and hell. Now it's about compassion upon the face of this earth. Now you're walking towards the sunnah, the tongue of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who wants to change? Who wants to really change? What we're going to start with? Our tongue. Tonight's possibly the night of power. We can do your ibadat, do your extra nawafil. But just imagine if this tonight you make that promise with Allah Azza wa Jal. I'm going to try my best, yeah. I want to control my tongue and not be a contributing factor for world chaos, but be a contributing factor for world peace. Allah's all generous, Al-Ghani. This is Quran. Really, Allah Azza wa Jalla will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. So you start this, you're following a instruction of who? Brought it down. Allah Azza wa Jalla is already telling us this. We traveled once to Jerusalem. Actually, it was Uncle Abal with yourself, wasn't it? Yeah, mashallah. And I remember the teachers there mentioning, the scholars here will correct me, Makkah, the Haramain of Makkah Sharif and Medina Sharif, yeah, is protected by who? Allah Azza wa Jalla. That's protected, yeah. What they say about Masjid al-Aqsa, that's like a barometer, a compass of the state of the people. When that's not in a believer's hands, it gives you a barometer of the state of the believers. We're talking about leaders coming up, just leaders. You hear them in the du'as, yeah? The word Salahuddin Ayyubi comes. But what I'm trying to do here in this short session, yeah, is saying for you to be you can be a Salahuddin Ayyubi of yourself. And it starts with the tongue. And if we want to really change the world, yeah, just look at the Quran here. And this is what this century is all about, changing. If you want to change the condition of the people, you will not change the condition of people until they change what is in themselves. And we've broken up. I will go into more detail what is in ourselves, the heart, the mind, the body, and then the focus on the tongue, inshallah. So coming to the near the end, and any questions we'll bring. But I'm going to leave on this note, or on this last this world. We started off this session, yeah, asking if this world is perfect. What did everybody say? Is it not perfect, yeah? My brother from the USA, Assalamu alaikum. Why is the world not perfect? You're shaking your head. That's true. Is Allah Azza wa Jal perfect? Then why would He create an imperfect world? MashaAllah, the man is taking my thunder away as well. Many people ask you, Muslims, yeah? Yeah, what's happening here? What's happening there? Yeah. Why is all this happening? But I will tell you, if you look at it from the perspective of the purpose, so the answer is in what you're saying. You were shaking your head, but if I say to you, Allah Azza wa Jal, we know Allah Azza wa Jal is perfect. He has created a perfect world. The world is perfect. The answer is in our brother. What's your name, brother? Suleiman from New York, mashallah. Suleiman came all the way from New York. He found us on the website, Prophetic Path, yeah? Yeah. Telling this, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him. Suleiman, travel and make dua for us. You, mashallah, very welcome, yeah? And the brothers make you feel welcome? With their food, yeah? Yeah, mashallah. Talking to the Turkish brother. He goes, when I leave this Jamaat, yeah, I'm going to be Pakistani. Welcome to the world of Pakistani. MashaAllah. Back to this perfect world, yeah. Now they're looking what's happened to this guy, man. Maybe the UV lights got to his head. He's just been telling us this world is this is hell on earth, yeah? Now he's telling us the world is perfect. From Allah's perspective, yeah, this is a perfect world. From our perspective, yeah, if we go back to the essence of our creation, yeah, what happened to us? We said to Allah Azza wa Jal, we made, again the tongue, we made a claim. Allah Azza wa Jal will be loyal to you. Give us this trust, this free will. Allah Azza wa Jal loves us so much, yeah, that He can do what He likes when He likes. Agreed? Can angels do that? Can the tree, the birds do that? Only two creation can do what has the freedom of free will. Something shared with us by Allah. Allah can do it, and He wanted to share some aspect of that. And human and jinn, put their hands up without even knowing what they put their hands up. Gee, I want it. Well, Allah, all we had to do is look after this amanat and we'll be rewarded like none other. And we were told if you don't look after them, we will be punished like none other. Allah Azza wa Jal, without His love, gave us the choice here to remember and worship Him with our own free will. And we came into this earth and He created this whole planet, whole universe, and sent us on this earth as a perfect testing ground. We made a claim. I use this example, maybe some of you heard it. Brother Ibrahim, Brother Tanim here. You're both my friends, yeah? I've got some business in Burnley. I'm not saying Burnley is rough here, but let's imagine it's rough. I'm not saying you look rough. You look scary, but I didn't say you look rough, yeah? But is Burnley, has it got some dangerous areas? Where are you from, brother? Huh? Slough. Oh, that's got some, let's use Slough, yeah? The hood of Slough, yeah? I've got some business in Slough. These two brothers know Slough very well, yeah? They go, look, Sajid, you're going to go into Slough, that's a dangerous place. There's bullets there. But I've got some business, and these are my two very loyal friends, yeah? They said, look, we're going to go with you, and we've got your back. What are they claiming to me? Their loyalty. They both have claimed it, yeah? Just like we claimed our loyalty to Allah Azza wa Jal in the world of spirits. So now I'm going with these two bodyguards, my brothers who've got my back, my friends, my loyal friends, into Slough. And as we walk into the rough parts of Slough, yes, somebody lets off a firecracker. Ibrahim legs it to Denmark. He's gone. Tanim stayed with me. Who was loyal? Who claimed to be loyal? Both of them. It was only when they got tested the true loyalty came out. Agreed? I know Ibrahim's had my back here. That's why I used him. I've traveled with him. He's had my back in Germany, man. And in Austria. Is that right? He had my back, man, with the German doner kebabs, I tell you. Yeah? Holland as well, mashallah. Yeah. I don't know where you were in Holland, yeah? I was just driving straight through there. That's fine. But they both claim to be loyal, yeah? Sorry to go Holland in my mind now, but let's move on from that swiftly. Yeah. So we both claimed to be loyal. And as soon as they got tested, the firecracker, it wasn't even a bullet, yeah? Yeah, Ibrahim legged it. Now this world, we claimed our loyalty to Allah Azza wa Jal. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent us to this world with a body, mind and heart. That is our modes in this world to test our loyalty. So whatever happens around us, let's go back to that tongue, yeah? Go back to the tongue. Now let's focus on me. We've made loyalty to Allah Azza wa Jal, that we'll remember Him and use our tongue. Allah Azza wa Jal loves us so much that we didn't even know what we were doing. He sent prophets after prophets and gave us the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to teach us how to use this tongue, to teach us how to refrain ourselves. And to remind us this world is very temporary. It's a perfect examination room, testing ground. Your wife will say something, your son will do something, the community, this brother may wind you up. Are you going to control your tongue for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or not? Are you going to let it loose like shaitan? Who are you going to follow? It's only going to happen, and you're going to get tested by who? Don't think that the tests are happening on the global level. Your global micro level is the people you interact. It's going to be your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your work colleagues, your wife, your children. They're the ones that are going to really push your emotions, your mind and your heart and your tongue. Who said here? MashaAllah. 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 Your wife must be very happy. Are you married? Yeah, MashaAllah. Yeah, you can have another one, I think. You can handle it. I think they heard that, inshallah. Yeah. But that was a brother here from where? No, I'm joking. We'll leave that. Inshallah. Then you will have some problems when you go home after it. The coffee. Then you've asked for the test. Yeah? Inshallah. So the world is a perfect testing ground for our free will. And we'll be tested through our body, mind and heart. Again, we'll go into more detail of this as we go throughout the sessions. What world will you create? Now it's back to you. It's back to you. You are in the most perfect testing ground. You are here with your free will. You can contribute to world chaos or world peace by how we apply our free will through what we have control of, our body, mind and heart. Night of power possibly tonight, the odd night. Make dua for change. Make plans. Yeah? Engage with the... Even look, you don't need something... There's a whole program here, not just about controlling your tongue, but all your organs. And then your mind. How to turn that into the negative, into the positive. The heart. How to... Look, if you're a jealous person, there's a cure for this. If you've got deep-rooted sins, habitual issues, there's cures for this, yeah? But it starts with the tongue. Because that skill of controlling the tongue will lead to skills of controlling the eyes, the body, the mind and the heart. And it will have a parallel effect on your ascension as well. The more purified, the more controlled you have of the eyes, your eyes in this world, the more Allah will open your eyes in the spiritual world. And they'll go hand in hand, yeah? Motivation, but you've got to apply the practice here. And that's what this session was about, just to bring it down to earth, worldview, take it down all the way down to yourself. Not just yourself, but then take it down and pinpoint one organ. You know the 20-80% rule? Yeah? So Allah's the system, Allah's the Jalal. Just by pinpointing on this one quality, you can have an impact. A world of chaos or a world of peace. A choice, Allah is giving their free will. Ask yourself, what world will you create? Bismillah. Nearly at the end of the session. If there's any pressing questions? If anything anybody's not understood. But we try to go on this journey together. But use this night to night, yeah? Make that plan. That's between you and Allah. But write your plan down. If you don't plan, you set yourself up for failure. It's what we're talking with the brothers in the halqa. And on top of that, you've witnessed, yeah? Your level of yaqeen is building. But don't just leave it, it will fizzle away. Use that, because this is a time of Ramadan. Because once you leave this sanctuary, you'll get busy. I'm not even saying, don't magnify shaitan to that level either. He's coming, like, look, you have your own capability. You can sit here and make a plan. Write it down, speak to the mentors, speak to the teachers. Discuss with each other. You are your each mentors. Become your each other's motivators. How do you plan to make a change in your life? Right bang in the middle of the last 10 days now. Yeah, this is not even, you're not even saying this on your last day. Here you are, write down. Even if you spend a little bit of time. Look, I don't want to be the one that advocates not doing extra nawafil or anything like this, but I want you to think a little bit more. You can build up all the blessings, all these blessings. You're going to get there anyway. Allah Azza wa Jalla is most loving, most generous. You have multiple blessings. You know the maths that you did at the beginning, I think with Sajid Hussain, if you do this one blessing, yeah, it turns into so many rewards, yeah? Your scales go up. And what did Sajid Hussain do? He talked about the scales being taken away, the queue of the people who are taking away. Even the act of jealousy burns your good deeds, yeah? Like wood, like dry wood in a fire. So if you think about all of this, just imagine this. If we don't have control of our body, mind and heart, yeah? Think about a currency. Pounds, yeah? You're going to build all of these pound notes. Think of these notes. Pile full of notes, yeah? All these good deeds, the ibadat you're doing, you're here, you're refraining, the durood majlis you're doing, the hidmah you're doing with each other, you're helping each other. You're being nice, you're being good, you're doing the extra nawafil. It's mountains of notes, yeah? Building up, building up, building up. But as soon as you leave this place, if you haven't got control of your body, mind and heart, just the jealousy of your own brother or sisters, even the jealousy of, even it can happen even with the spiritual side of things, yeah? Of his new house, new this, that jealousy will be like you taking that bag, mountain full of nice, clean notes. I think it's still Queen Elizabeth on there, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah, your Elizabeth notes, yeah? I know you got the Benjamins from New York, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, he's giving me that wink and smile. He's got lots of Benjamins, mashallah, yeah? That's fine. Yeah? And you're putting them in the fire. Gone just like that. Just gone. But now, imagine. Think. You learned the art of and made a plan to control this. Made a plan to control your mind. Made a plan to get rid of that jealousy. What's better? A desk full of notes that is preserved and protected, or a mountain full of notes that on Eid day you're going to burn? Don't make the theme of Hellfire, don't make your Eid a bonfire of burning your good deeds. I mean, visualize it like this. But you're now people, you're not ordinary people now. Your minds have been unlocked with the miracles. You're now people of reflections, thinking. This is why the thinking and imagination is very, very good, very, very powerful. Spiritual level, whether it happens or not in your control. But if you can engage your mind and imagination, you can visualize this. It just changes your perspective. Rather than chasing notes, let's get into the planning of preserving what we have. Does that help? MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair. You've been a very engaging ITIKAF community. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase each other's love for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And let's be the people. Just remind me something of something Hazrat Sahib said. I did say I finished 5 minutes ago, but chalo. They mentioned, we've all heard, yeah, of people, if you're lucky to die with Iman, yeah? If you're lucky to die with Iman, yeah? You'll eventually leave the hellfire and enter Jannah, heaven, Jannah, paradise. But have you heard of a people who will come from the gates, from paradise, leave paradise and end up going to the hellfire? Have you heard of this? There is a people that will get to the gates of heaven, but they will then go back to the fire of hell. I pray we are all those people. I'll tell you why. Because when these people, we talk about loyalty and love here, when these people are about to enter the heavens, this is me paraphrasing it. They're, in my own words, they're about to enter the heaven. The gates of heaven. It's there, man. Heaven. We're living for heaven. We're going to meet Allah. Meet the Prophet ﷺ, the Mashayikhs. About to enter. You're going to look around. Imagine all of us together, just about to walk in to heaven. You're going to look around. Let's use these two brothers again, yeah? Brother Titanim, the loyal brother, the one who wasn't afraid of slough. He's about to enter heaven. He looks around and he sees all of us. But he doesn't see some of us. Because I've had some kebabs with Brother Ibrahim, I can use him. Yeah, we have that love. Yeah, he won't take it personally. Even though some of the Denmarks might disagree. He can't see Ibrahim. He's not with, we're all here, like we're sitting here together. He's going to do bands with Allah. I'm not entering heaven. Not without I went in with the ITIKAF, I sat with these brothers. Ibrahim was with me. He still came with me all the way to Slough, by the way. Yeah. But he sat with me through the ITIKAF. I went to Durud Majlis with him. I was sitting at the feet of Shaykh Ahmed the Bag. I was sitting with him, with Uncle Iqbal. I was sitting in this Zawiyah in this northern beautiful town of Bolton. Allah, I don't see him. I'm not going. I want my brother Ibrahim with me. Doors of heavens are open. Just walk in. No, I'm not going. I want my brother Ibrahim. But he's in the fire of hell. Inshallah, you won't be. You will be in the highest level of Jannah. Inshallah. This is yours and this is your reward. Go. No. I sat with him in Majlis. I sat him on the night of Laylatul Qadr. He was with me. He was sitting next to me. I don't see him. He was my friend for the sake of Allah in this world. Allah will say, then go to the fire of hell and go get him. And these people, they'll be protected. They will enter the fire of hell. And he will see Brother Ibrahim. He will pull him out. Allah will give him full permission. Then, with Ibrahim, he will enter paradise. Do we not want friends like that? Don't we want to become those friends? My brothers and my sisters, this is what your teacher, Shaykh Ahmed the Bag, wants for you here. Nothing other than what the Prophet ﷺ wants for you. This is what the whole idea of the path of purification is about. This is the idea of this brotherhood, sisterhood. Unite together for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal and go on this mission of world peace. Some of us may fall, some of us may go forward. Allah Azza wa Jal has given us different qualities. Some of us may get scared. Some of us may overcome our habits. But we go on this journey together for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And maybe amongst us, there will be a group of these people who look around and not want to enter paradise without all of us together. On that note, inshallah, I'll pass you back to the host. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair to Ustadh Sajid and his beautiful glasses for presenting such a beautiful presentation on the true sorry brothers, sorry. The true yeah, that's it. Jazakallah, brother. Thank you. You helped me out there. The true hell on earth.
Hamza, you were just looking around and seeing who's going to take you to heaven, wasn't it? Or who are you going to take? Yeah?
All these brothers are so beautiful, especially your glasses as well, Ustadh Sajid.
They put you off, yeah?
MashaAllah. Yeah, the true hell on earth and how we might be the people who are bringing hell on earth within ourselves and other people as well. So now, inshallah, we have the blessed opportunity to actually bring some sort of heaven or peace within ourselves by connecting to the place of peace, which is the heavens, connecting to the one who gives us peace, which is Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah is As-Salam, the peace giver. So we should connect to Him now. We want peace within ourselves, connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Connect to the heavens. We are princes of paradise, so why not connect to this place? Why not connect to the place where inshallah we will all reside? So now utilize this time, inshallah, to connect to Allah Azza wa Jal, connect to His sifat, As-Salam, the peace giver, and then reflect this sifat within ourselves and others as well. So inshallah, 6:30 will be Asr Jamaat, and then after this, the halaqah circles will be going on again. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.